everyone, Ryan Casey here for MASSP, and I am excited to be bringing you this month's edition of TechBytes tips and resources for educators. I tend to focus a lot on really cool Google products that are out there, but I'm excited to be showing you a Microsoft resource this month. It's been around for a couple years now, and it's called Sway. If you're like me and feel like you're being put to a slow death by PowerPoint, Sway is a great way for administrators, teachers, and even students to communicate their information in a really stylish way, whether they're trying to showcase newsletters, presentations, or even digital portfolios. Sway has you covered. Today I'm going to walk you through how simple it is to use their templates to drag and drop content, how to change the visual style through formatting, and then how easy it is to share these digital products and to see what they actually look like both in a browser on your desktop and on your mobile device. So let's get started. Okay, so here's the Sway dashboard. You get to this spot after you've already logged in with your free Microsoft account. You can see here, to get started, we can start with a blank Sway, start from a document we've already been kind of designing and want to upload, maybe a Word document, PowerPoint, PDF, whatever. And then they have these pre-made templates, which is what we're going to stick with today. So they have a blog. Maybe you want to do a newsletter, portfolio. If we click more, you can see they offer really cool looking presentation slides and stuff for resumes. We're going to go ahead and stick with the newsletter for now. So you can see as the newsletter loaded right now, it's showing us what the actual design looks like. And what's really nice is obviously it's beautiful. It looks really nice on the computer, but it's interactive too. As I move into different sections, you can see how kind of text slides into view. So again, looks really, really slick. So this is what we're going to get started with, and we are just going to click Start Editing this way. So now we are ready to edit our Sway newsletter. As you can see, we are in what's called storyline mode, and this is where we will go to edit, swap out text, change graphics, that sort of thing. At any time, we can switch back to design view to actually see what our audience would see. And you can see while in storyline mode, it just breaks this newsletter down into different sections or blocks. And really all you do is you go through each section and you just replace the text. So in this case, I'm going to change the name. And you just keep going through. So it'll kind of suggest what text to replace. So in this case, in this block, it says that's where you put the date and your organization name, or in this issue, and they give you examples, and you just highlight that text and you change it out. This is not the spot that we go right now to start changing what the font looks like or the background colors and stuff. That'll come up in just a minute. But you can do some really basic editing in terms of making certain things, bold or italicized, if you will. We can add additional elements, or if there's elements on here that we want to delete, you can just hit the little trash can icon. We can, for example, add different text options like additional headings or text blocks, additional images. We can actually add, to make these really interactive and dynamic, videos, audio clips, or even embed code from like YouTube, things like that. And then there's different ways you can group like images and other files together to make built-in slideshows or to stack photos on one another. So again, you can make this really rich with multimedia as well. In this case right now, I'm going to go ahead and delete this photo. So again, I just hit the little trash can icon, and then I can add my own background or logo at this time. And so I can search through Microsoft Bing browser for images, or I can upload from my device. That's what I'm going to do right now. A picture of some kiddos there, and this will take just a second to load. And now my photo's loaded. I can close out of the insert image area, and now it's been added. And then I would just continue through the rest of my newsletter, updating different items of text, swapping out images, and replacing it with my own content. And then when we're ready to take a look at it, we just click on Design, and you can see our new newsletter has been updated with our new image and title, and then we would keep scrolling through to check out the rest of it. So now that we have the content in the order that we want, we changed around some of the basic formatting and the words and such and added our own images. Now we can change the style or the overall look and feel of the newsletter. So I'm looking at it right now in design mode. I'm going to go up to the right-hand corner and choose Styles. And so you can see right off the bat, do you want a vertical, as we've been scrolling up and down, newsletter? Or do you want it to be horizontal, where it will move from left to right? Or do you want it more like a presentation where it's going to turn each one into a separate slide? So I think we're going to stick with the vertical one. And then we have different options down here. So we can actually just kind of click on different themes, if you will. So maybe I want to find something that's going to be similar to my school colors. And you can see it'll change the text around the font. It adds in different colors. Again, the pictures didn't change. The words didn't change. That's back when we were formatting that in the storyline mode. But you can click any of these different ones to get a different look or a feel to your sway, just in, again, a simple click. If you want to go more in depth, you can actually hit the customize button, and this will actually allow you to pull different color palettes. You can choose the fonts that you want to use, how much animation occurs with text sliding in. You can kind of slide that bar, if you will. How large of text do you want? So again, you can choose different palettes that are available, all in this spot. So I'm going to go back to the main style spot. And what's really cool is if you want a completely new style, you don't want to spend the time choosing this stuff, you can actually hit this remix button and it'll just kind of choose a random sampling of different fonts and colors for you in just one click. So here is my latest and greatest. Notice it even switched it to horizontal. Latest and greatest newsletter that I made. So pretty easy to format. So now that we have our Sway newsletter ready to send out, it's really, really easy to share this with people. First and foremost, I can actually hit these three little buttons in the upper right corner, and I can actually print this off still if I want a hard copy left in the office, if you will. I can also export this and send this to Microsoft Word or as a PDF if I want to be able to post it certain ways on social media or on the school website or my class website in Google Classroom, something like that. Or I can hit the share button, and just like if you're familiar with Google Docs, I can choose to share this with people within just my organization, just my school, certain specific people I want to share this with. So if I'm a student making a presentation, I need to share this with my teacher, or I can do anyone with a link. And then you can see I get this link to view only, right, if we're going to share it with our parents or the public. And then it gives you this link that you can then copy and paste, so you can send it to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, post it on your classroom website, put it on your school website, and it becomes really, really easy to share so people can see it on their computers at home or on their mobile devices. Okay, so I have the live link open in a new browser. You can see what it looks like. It looks, really slick for anybody looking on their browser. And then I also have it pulled up on my phone right now, so you can also see what it looks like for somebody scrolling through on their phone. So again, looks really slick, automatically fits to the size of the device, whether on an iPad or phone. Looks really, really cool. And again, just a new way to communicate with parents, again, whether you're using a newsletter format, a presentation format, or even through a portfolio. And that'll do it for this month's edition of TechBytes. I hope you enjoyed this video on Microsoft Sway. Just a couple of reminders for you. First and foremost, if you are a Microsoft for EDU school, chances are you have this at your fingertips and your students already have Microsoft accounts, and you guys can start using this today. There is a free Sway app that you can get if you are a one-to-one school and have devices for students. It even works on an Apple iPad, which is nice. Hopefully you see a lot of the power that principals can have by using this tool to communicate with teachers or parents. And I think it's obvious how students can use this in the classroom for presentations or portfolios to showcase their learning. As always, if you have any suggestions for other TechBytes you would like me to cover, please feel free to reach out to me via email at ryan@michiganprincipals.org or on Twitter @RCAYCE. That's @RKC. Again, thanks for watching and have a great day.